Hello friends, Kiso here. Today we explore a series of topics that examine the events surrounding the life of our Savior, Jesus Christ. We explore the events of His life, the events before His birth, after His birth, and also His upbringing. We also look at a few events which will have altered the course of His life and as such the course of history. These events are discussed in such a way so that the gaps which have always been characteristic of the contemporary history of the life of Jesus are closed. If examined with an open mind, many of our questions will be answered, and we can then give jubilant thanks to God the Father for giving us the opportunity of hearing Him through His Son. We will forever be grateful to God the Father for sending His Son, because without His great coming and sacrifice, we would all have been lost to the darkness with eternal damnation as the consequence. The first chapter of this series will address 1. The Annunciation of the birth of Jesus, 2. The census in Bethlehem, 3. The birth of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, and 4. Jesus being born in a stable in Bethlehem. Now on to the Annunciation of His birth. In the Annunciation of the birth of the Son of God, an angel appeared to Mary and told her that she will bear a son, and to call this son Jesus. He shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Most High. He shall be called the Son of God. This is what has come to be known as the Annunciation or the announcement of the birth of the Son of God, to be found in Luke chapter 1 verse 26 through 38. The angel specifically gave the name Jesus, which indicates that He will save His people. A Savior was to be born. On to the next topic. In this topic, we examine the issue of the census in Bethlehem. Mary was heavily pregnant with child Jesus, but a census had been called, and all citizens of Israel must be counted, and Joseph must journey to Bethlehem to be counted because he originated from there. Joseph and Mary normally lived and worked in Nazareth. Joseph owned a carpenter's shop and was good middle class with work and good income. However, with the census being called, he had to go to Bethlehem, as failure to do so would be breaking the law, for which there could be severe punishment. So he went with pregnant wife Mary and journeyed to Bethlehem. There was severe overcrowding as a result of the census being taken, and Joseph and Mary could find no place anywhere to put Mary to bed. Now we go on to the birth of Jesus, the Son of God. The birth of Jesus was a tremendous act of love by the Creator, who sent a part of Himself as a gift of love for the entire creation. We should forever be grateful for this gift, because without it, we would all have been spiritually destroyed, because the clutches of the darkness in which we found ourselves would never have been broken without the word of Jesus. We are thankful to God the Father for this gift. Now to the question of why Jesus was born in a stable. Jesus was born in a stable in Bethlehem only because there simply was no place to lodge when they arrived for the census. The only spare place was someone else's stable. This did not deter from the great happening, as mother and child were healthy physically, but the spiritual happening was even of greater importance. Jesus being born in a stable had nothing to do with poverty. But as mentioned before, the overcrowding in Bethlehem, due to the census, gave rise to a situation where there were no lodgings anywhere. This can happen to any family, even today, due to unforeseen circumstances. Thank you for listening to Chapter 1 of this series. Please stay tuned for Chapter 2 in the next few days or so. For more information, please visit the websites thegrailmessage.info or spiritualknowledge.org or the Facebook page Introduction to the Grail Message. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.